Okay, cool.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the Blackout Tips Podcast. I'm your host, Rod. Joined as always by my co-host,
Karen.
and we're live on a Sunday morning, ready to give you guys some early podcasting. Find us everywhere you find podcasts. Search the Blackout Tips. Leave us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts. We love those. They make us feel nice. We'll read them on the air as long as they are nice. The official weapon of the show is
folding chair,
and the unofficial sport,
bullet ball,
and bullet ball, extreme. And we're not by ourselves, guys. We have a guest.
Yes, a long time guest. We don't fuck with this nigga for a long time.
Today's guest was actually first on our show in February 5th of 2012, which would be like 13 years ago.
Yeah.
He is a stand-up comedian.
Wow.
Just dropped his first stand-up special, Son of Sumter. It's Cerrome Russell. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you, bro.
You sound surprised. I was like,
I didn't realize that it's been that long, man. We've been talking with each other.
Yeah, bro. 2012.
I probably done moved a couple houses with y'all.
yeah. I remember the first time you were on the show. Well, it was before we even did video. And the first time you was on the show, I remember you was like on the porch or something. We was hearing
mosquitoes,
crickets, and all kinds of shit. I was like, this brother live his raps. He country.
He does.
The country is there. Yeah, I had possum squeaks in the back.
Yeah. Oh man. So with the special, bro, we watched it last night. You know, we got it on YouTube. I believe you said it was 23 years in the making. What made you decide like now was the time to go ahead and do it?
Yeah, it wasn't even on me, man. It was somebody that finally approached me. Razon Comedy approached me and was like, "Yeah, we seeing your stuff online, and we think we got what it takes to make a comedy special." And I got a referral from another comic, Dom Gray, out of DC, and they were like, "Yeah, we like your stuff, and we want to put you together a special." And I was like, "You bullshitting?" And I hung up, and I said, and they emailed me. They said, "We're not bullshitting. Please don't hang up on us anymore." And it went from there. Razon was real good about it. I was already thinking it was some like in this industry, y'all know that for exposure, sometimes they'll tell you have to pay for it, and they like, "No, what are you talking about? You don't pay us, we pay you." I'm like, "Oh, I was unaware. I thought that was on some bullshit. My bad."
Yeah, it's funny because I just watched the Diddy documentary, and you know, obviously Diddy super abusive, But one of the ways he's able to get away with it is because that industry is super abusive.
Yes.
And I was like, man, you know what industry this remind me of? Stand-up comedy.
Yeah, they don't pay the talent, and maybe this just is me. I love stand-up comedy. Like, I am one of the few people who enjoy going to the club, sitting, experiencing what the comedian wants to give me at that time. And it may change the next show, but I was here kind of for this moment. So I'm like, y'all need a union. Y'all need things so that everybody can make money. But in y'all industry, too many people will take a gig for a blowjob. So it's like, what can I do, dog? Like, I want to get paid. They taking a blowjob.
Yeah, it's been some times where people are trying to pay me in chicken or all the liquor I can drink. I'm like, I can't. Like, I drove to Tulsa for this show. You can't pay me in chicken and liquor, niggas. I'm like,
I got
a 3-hour drive back. I can't pay my bills with flats, all flats. It's not gonna work like that. But no, you're right though. The industry, there's no handbook to tell you if you're getting screwed over or not getting screwed over, or what the real direction is.
Standards.
Yeah, and the best thing you can do is have good comics around you who've already been through the stuff. Like I've made good friends with Roy Wood Jr. and I made good friends with Felonious Monk, and I've been able to bounce ideas off of them and get some good guidance from them about what to look out for.
Mm. And with this special, with them approaching you and being like, let's film it, was it like okay, I know I got to be filming this in 6 months, so let me start working on like my through line for all my material? Or was it like, how fast was the process?
I want to say like maybe 4 months, maybe 4 or 5 months,
Okay.
and it started, man. It started like it started like a panic in my chest that I had not felt on stage in years. I was like, oh wow, it's really happening. Like I'm really gonna put my stuff out there for everybody to see it. This like I said, it was 23 years in the making. I'm gonna give it one shot. And so I went and bought me my brand new Mead 5 subject notebook. We got to writing and organizing my stuff over the last 23 years. And I was like, what do I want to say? Do I want it to be topical at all, or do I just want it to be about me? And it went from there.
Yeah, and like, how'd you choose the title too? Because sometimes I feel like when it's the title, like the comedian almost like feels obligated to put it in this, to say it in the special or something. But for you, I was like waiting, like, okay, is it gonna be like a line about, is it filmed in Sumter? Like, what does it mean? So,
right, because I was like, Sumter, South Carolina.
Oh, I've had some confusion with that one. I forgot about Sumter, South Carolina. The reason I named the son of Sumter is that's where I'm from, Sumter County, Georgia, and
Okay.
so I'm from Sumter County, Georgia. Um, a big part of who I am on stage is me being country, is me being having this accent, is me being from Georgia. So I was like, you know what made me, and what made me was Sumter. So that's why I said I'm son of Sumter or product or something.
it's funny too, because like I related to a lot of the stuff you were talking about, especially the idea of people assuming you like security based on places that you be.
That happens to
Like I remember one time my homies, they were having a bachelor party, and it was in South Carolina. They got like special admission, like VIP section of this club and all this shit. And I didn't know we was going to the club, so I was actually still dressed in like just like jogging pants and whatever. They was like, come with us anyway, we're gonna get you in. They gonna let you in. I was like, it's probably got dress code. So don't worry, you with us. I'm like, all right. So I come in, they let me in with the hat and the big T and all that shit. And the whole night people just kept coming up to me like, is it okay if I come in the VIP? And I was like, I don't work. What? Like, just go over there.
Yeah, don't care.
Like, stop asking me for shit. But yeah, man, I thought that was funny. And then of course I'm not trying to fight nobody or whatever. So like, if you need help with that problem, you on your own, buddy.
I came in. I like how you just admitting to everybody and safety be damned.
Yeah, fuck it. It's not my job.
It could have been somebody looking for somebody in VIP.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't work here, dog. They was like, oh, right. Can we? Do you mind if we come in? I was like, man, another white person come ask me if they can come over here. I'm feeling like it's gonna go to my head. The power's gonna be too strong.
You start telling people no, like, nah, I don't like your vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Make it. You can come in, but you got to slap him, and you can come in. But yeah, it's absolutely, man. So you filmed this in Raleigh? Is that where you did it?
Yeah, the poorhouse.
Okay, what made you choose that?
Actually, Rock On Comedy picked that one for me. It was a different venue. It's normally a music venue.
Okay.
So when we got there, it was limited seating. So if you you can tell from the crowd noise, it's only like maybe 40 or 50 people in there. And when I got there, there weren't a lot of seats. I was like, oh God, I've invited black people somewhere and they ain't got nowhere for them to sit. This ain't gonna be good at all. You know how you walking around the venue. Y'all done live shows before. You
Yes,
can
we
Yeah.
kind of
have.
hear from backstage. You can hear people like, what? Some bullshit. What?
Because you know us, and
You
you
can
were like,
hear that
"Oh, they gonna
backstage.
complain about this."
I'm like, oh shit, this ain't starting off good. But they got this chair situation, and it turned out to be real good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think for us, we did our first ever live event. They ran out of chicken
Yes.
before we even got to the stage,
Hmm.
and I was like, these black people are gonna be angry, and we gonna have to make them laugh. Like we can't be half-assing this show. It's got to be hilarious.
I remember that. Yeah, because people were ordering chicken and stuff, which is fine. But like Roger said, I think before we even started the show, like halfway through the show, they was like 86 on chicken. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it's pressure right there.
I was like, we could
Right now,
we could have told y'all to double the wings and the flats now.
yeah. And then that pressure right there, like now I'm competing against hunger.
Right,
My
Yes.
right. These is hangry
that's great.
laughs.
Hangry laughs. And I've been in that situation before. I've competed with food before, and food always wins against me
Always.
every time.
Listen, man. I
Every
mean,
time.
listen. I'm a comedy fan, but like, when you order some food during the comedy set and it come, I mean, listen, it's nothing is as funny as that is delicious. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, mm. I'm telling you, I've been on stage and I can see people as I'm talking. I'm got my little microphone. I'm over there talking to, and I can see people just they laugh, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
The
I'm like,
head go down.
yeah.
the head go down, the
We
chicken
had
bones start flying. I'm like, oh man,
we had
I'm, I'm, I'm competing with quesadillas, and this shit is losing.
yeah, we had the homie Sidney Castillo came through Charlotte, and
Right.
he I worked with him on game theory, so he was like, come to the show, man. I got you on the tickets. I was like, cool, whatever. He set us literally like we might as well have been on the fucking stage.
We was like, yes.
Right. My dad loves Sydney. He didn't even realize that was the same Sydney. He was like, oh, you work with him? I was like, yeah. So my dad was, having time of his life. But I ordered my food, man, and it's like, even though this is the homie, it's I'm like trying,
You
like,
saw
oh,
it.
it's like, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
it's hilarious, but this burger gonna get cold if I just keep letting you cook.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're getting these crumbs. Why? I mean, you on stage, so I'm sorry, but these jokes. I'm sorry, dog.
Sorry about this tomato flying in your face.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Sorry about
chew,
that.
yeah.
chewing high.
It's not like I pulled out the floss on him or whatever. I was respectful. It's just I just had to do what I had to do, man. In this,
The
yeah, go ahead.
comedy club is a different world, man. You go in there and you do stuff you don't normally do. You drink too much, you talk too loud. Like I know people who don't say a word who go in the comedy clubs and answer questions out loud or
That is,
react out loud or curse out loud. I'm like you the quietest mouse in the world, but you get in the comedy club and get your 2 drink minimum in you, and now you
there's a lot of power, man. It's a lot of go to people's head right away. Now recording it in Raleigh, was it like important to you to record it in the South? Because I know you up in the DC area,
Right.
and I'm sure you could have like done some stuff like up there because they probably know you in the area now. But I know you so Southern, and it's your first special. Like it kind of felt right that it was done somewhere in the South. But how
Yeah.
did you feel about it?
feel good about it, and that connection, being back in the country, because Raleigh is it's a city, but it's not a huge, it still feels like home. I guess
Mm.
is the best way to say it. When I got there, and so the people were real welcoming. They sound like me. They talk like me. I spent a couple days in Raleigh before the special went on, and I spent a couple days afterwards, and I just had a good time, man. And it was important for me to be in the South. I could have did it. My other option was Denver. Nothing against Denver, but it would have been. Um, I would have had to explain some stuff
Mm.
before. before I got to the. I would have to explain some stuff before I got on stage, or while I was on stage if I'd have done it in Denver.
I can
Yeah,
see that.
yeah, and I think the way you show up, the accent is already doing a lot of the lifting. It's like, okay, this brother is
Yeah,
from deep in the South. And I love, I was in New York for a couple, like I guess almost a couple years working on game theory, and I don't have that strong of a Southern accent, but I
mm-hmm.
like that you tried to do the New York accent. He's like, "Hey, yo, son, come check this, go check this."
I'm terrible at accents. I'm the worst person in the world. I don't know. If you hear my up north accent, or even worse, my Jamaican accent, like if Jamaicans ever catch up to me, after hearing my accent,
You in trouble.
it's gonna be a scuffle. It's gonna be a scuffle. It's gonna be some fisticuffs. It's that bad.
Yeah, it's just funny, man, because like Karen has a strong Southern accent as
Mm-hmm.
well. And then when we do certain articles or whatever, you picking on certain people, uh, Karen will try to break into her even more Southern accent that is like the racist redneck person. I'm like, the people don't know. They can't even tell the difference. That's
No,
just you.
that's just me. I think all racist white people sound the same no matter where they are in the country and the world. They just automatically turn Southern, put out a Confederate suit, and have a flag. In my brain, I can't explain it.
Racist, racist, and Paris, France. You like, you know what you sound like? Yosemite Sam.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. I
You're
don't,
rootin' tootin'. Yes.
right. Let me guess. You eat at Denny's. You
Yeah,
motherfucker
you
like
ain't just minute.
the Denny's in Spain because you racist.
Yes.
They must got them there.
You live in a late sundown town.
Also in the special, man, like you opening up, you're talking about, your trans kid, you're talking about divorce, like personal shit too. Like it's not just all like, like, hey man, I'm from the
Right.
South, this is my accent. Like, is that something you've been doing on stage for a while? Is it material still working
over the
through? Like,
last
how
over,
that feel?
over the last year or so.
Okay.
Over the last year or so, because other comments have told me, you know, like it's important to tell your story. For one, it sets you apart, and for two, it just it makes them more authentic, and it's easy to bring the comedy out of that because you ain't got nothing, you ain't got to really add nothing to it. You ain't got to add no surprises. You just add how you feel about how your life is going on, and it, it talked about the divorce. Um, because it was just a big part. It wasn't something you can ignore. It was a big part of
Mhm.
my life. And for a long time while I was on stage, I did a lot of jokes about being married. And so I was
Mm.
like, if this big thing is happening in my life, I got to address it. And I just wanted to be funny and truthful about it.
It's funny though, because like I'm trying to. That's crazy. I never thought about this before from the comedian's point of view, but like to have your material and then have something happen in your life, it's like two deaths. It's like the death of whatever's happening in your life, but it's also like, shit, I gotta burn all this all this shit I was doing. I gotta come up with
Yeah,
new shit.
all the material gone. Not valid anymore.
I'm gonna be up here doing jokes,
Not valid
motherfuckers in the
anymore.
audience like, that's not true. That's not. I saw him at Whole Foods by himself. I don't know why he told that lie.
He had a single hungry man. What is this? There's no family.
He got no family. He got no family. No, it's true though, but it is. It's definitely like dealing with a death in the family. And two times, like you said, Rob, because it's a big change in your life, man. Like that becomes a big part of your identity. Like you start to think like that's your. They say that's your better half, and it really is your better half. And
Yeah.
this is half of you. And now that things didn't work out, it's gone. And I got lucky in the sense that it wasn't a bad break. It wasn't no big fight or no big scandal. It just wasn't working out for us anymore. But you still have to deal with the hurt part of it, and
Right.
and see how you gonna deal with it. Is you gonna be a man about it, quote unquote, or you gonna crash out about it, and
People do.
I couldn't crash out because we got so many kids. It's like they ain't signed up for me crashing out about
Right.
losing their mama. I still got to get up and be a man and be daddy and be all that stuff too. So, and
Right.
as far as comedy goes, I'm like I got to talk about it because it's gonna come up, but I'm not gonna uh use my old lady as a punching bag so I can get no jokes
Mhm.
off on her either.
Right. Yeah. It's a fine line, man. It's
Yeah,
also interesting when like, you're a public figure or this is part of your brand. I saw Amy Schumer got divorced, or she's announcing her divorce of her husband, and they put out a statement and said it's a cohesive split.
What does that mean?
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, the new motherfucking conscious uncoupling done dropped. We done upgraded the firmware, a cohesive split. So
split. Okay, that's new.
now cohesive, if you look up the dictionary, don't look up the dictionary definition because it definitely means to together, to move as one, to stick. So I don't know but it sounds right. It's like we splitting, but it's not no beef. I think is what they trying to say.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, what it tries to say. That's a slick ass term though. I like that word. I wish I had came up with that.
Right? Like, it's a cohesive split. Oh, okay. Because that also the thing is when you say something like that, it make the person hearing it feel like they stupid to ask you what do that really mean. So they just be like, oh, okay, it's one of those. Oh, it's one of them cohesive splits.
I guess y'all must be getting along. I guess this ain't gonna be ugly. That's what most people assume.
Yeah, I like that though. I might put that shit on the t-shirt. And,
yeah.
I hope she ain't already branded that because it's a good lie right now. Cohesive split.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you talked about the crash out, man, it made me think about that coach from Michigan, man. Because
I hate that his name is close to mine.
Bruh, Cerrome, like I can see it. It's like my friend comedian JL Covan, when the dude killed George Floyd, his last name was Chauvin.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh damn, that's unfortunate, bro. You might want to make sure you get that spelling right every time you do a special.
Every time you put yours in a different font or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pronounce that shit.
A non-killer font. Be like, this font means I am a non-killer, non-molester, non-rapist font.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yes, green dings or something. I don't know what you put there. Put that shit in a bubble letter.
Yes.
Yeah, that coach. Like we were talking about this. I was talking about this with someone, and I was like, you know what's crazy is scandals where coaches have affairs happen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's the crash out he's never working again.
Nope.
Because he crashed out. Like that would have saved, like I could already hear the redemption arc 5 years from now when he returns if he hadn't crashed out, where it's like, listen, he was the first black coach of Michigan. Hey, look, plenty of other coaches have had affairs. And I mean, what about this guy? He's even worse. Urban Meyer.
They gave him another chance.
Bruh, it's over for this man.
It's over for him because all you got to do is win again.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is win again and they'll forgive you. Like if he really came back and led USC to a championship, they'd be like, he overcame some obstacles. Yeah, it was pussy.
Some difficulties.
That is
some personal matters. It ain't personal matters.
It don't matter how fucked up what you did is. If you win, they be like, he overcame a lot of adversity. It's like, what was the adversity? Let's not talk about that adversity.
Like that adversity.
Yeah, outside coochie was his adversity. But no, he crashed out. He crashed out and went out bad. Like he showed out at his house. Then he went to the affair lady's house and said he's gonna kill himself with a butter knife. That's the part that killed me.
Right, the butter knife.
It's like, are you serious about this or not?
Like, you know how long it would take you to kill yourself with a butter knife?
Right. I see why it took. I see why she had. Right. When you see this motherfucking shit, I'm gonna fuck you up forever. Like,
it just not turned black and blue. Give me some time.
Right.
You're gonna regret this shit.
Right. It's funny too, cause like that picture of him at his I guess hearing where they got him in the all white in the padded room with that camera that do the weird lens thing that make it
fish eye.
Bruh. I said, oh, he can't work again. He can't, because this picture right here, imagine this nigga is your new coach and College Game Day come to town and everybody got them posters.
In the background. In the background, what they talking about? What they talking about? Yes. What are they talking about your team?
That's your picture.
That's your picture.
That's your picture forever.
They talking about the team is undefeated this year while you up in the top corner while some student is shaking it in the back. And you know they're gonna go up and down with it too.
Right. Damn. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. He can't coach. Like he can forget about Division 1, Division 2. Like
right.
He can't go nowhere with a camera again.
They can't do Pop Warner. They none of it. They gonna be like,
if he try to play Madden, someone gonna take the controller from his hand. Like, nah, you can't even do that. What you doing?
He gonna volunteer. They gonna be like, nope.
You breaking your parole conditions if you play this Madden. You can't call no plays. What you doing? You can't wear a headset. You can't work at McDonald's in the drive-thru. Like, stay away from everything coaching.
You can't even drop X's and O's anymore. You just know, nigga.
Yeah, you don't eat spaghetti O's even. You can eat spaghetti. That's it.
What y'all playing kids tic-tac-toe with? Daddy can't play that.
Can't play that. Can't play X and O's. Yeah. Let me know when y'all play Jacks or something like that. I don't know.
Let me know when it's another game.
Right. I've never seen. It's crazy because I did see a couple of people do the like, man, he's ruined it for black people when it comes to coaching. And I was like, first of all, it's been racist so long in coaching that it's impossible for one man to have ruined it. It would just be going back to what it was. But secondly, what he did is so crazy. It's not a black thing. It's like, that's not a, like, you know how black dudes do when they fucking try to kill their mistress with a butter knife. Like, that has nothing to do with being black.
Right. A coach had an affair with another woman, had a motorcycle accident, lied about the motorcycle accident, and everybody found out he was cheating. That nigga got another job.
Bobby Petrino, yeah.
Multiple other jobs, so you can get a job.
He literally crashed, but he didn't crash out.
No, he didn't crash out. He crashed, but not out.
No, he rolled over in that ditch and he was like, I need to stay calm. I can get another job.
Yes, let me get my lie together.
Honestly, now that you put it that way, Cerrome,
he remained calm.
That actually showed that he's a good coach. Because he really did, like, it didn't work, but he orchestrated a lie on the fly with a broke neck. Like, he was in the ditch like, don't panic, Bobby.
Come on,
you can panic. We've been here before. You can do it. Wiggle your big toe. All right. Mistress, I need you to call the police.
I need you to call the police. What am I going to call the police? Look, call the police. It is the fourth quarter. We got 2 minutes left.
Right.
Come on.
Call the police. Ask to speak to Robert. Robert knows me. He knows. Give him the numbers 517. He know what the deal is. He know. Tell him where we at.
We third down 2 inches. I know we can make it. He give her coaching plays.
He coached her up.
Yeah, he did. He told her calm down, breathe.
And he got another job. But this,
he did. And the crazy part is, if it wasn't for a good Samaritan passing by who was trying to help, he literally would have got away with it. Like, the person that fucked it up was just a random person being like, man, I thought I saw Bobby Petrino on the side of the road with his mistress. It is him. Damn. Like, that's if it wasn't for that random coincidence,
they were just trying to help.
We would just think he had got in a wreck one time and never know about the mistress, the police officer, none of this shit. That, now that I think about it, that is who I want coaching my team.
Because I know he won't crash out. He can handle the pressure. If he can handle the pressure of a mistress, he can handle a pressure of a fourth down with
middle.
Yeah, straight down the middle.
He can handle the pressure from a 4-man rush with a blitz out the Mike linebacker. That's nothing to him.
Right.
That's light work.
I broke my neck one time with my side chick on the back. I'm fine.
That's what he be saying at halftime when they down 20. He be like, this team be like, we lose, we can't come back. He's like, I came back. Okay, let me tell y'all a story. All right.
Some of y'all weren't even alive at the time.
Pull up the video of me in the neck brace. Look at this shit. We not even looking at game film. We looking at this shit. Cause when we go out there, that's how we coming back.
Coach, you look defeated like we are now. Come on now. If you can come back from this, you can come back from anything.
Come back from anything. Anything. I know he was looking at this Good Samaritan like, no, hey, we good.
Right. He was flagging him away. I got it. The police already caught. Gone. Get gone.
We don't need no more highs. I mean,
stop trying to be nice.
Right. That man had a broke neck waving people off like, no, I trust me. I'm actually good. You got a broke neck and your motorcycle's in the ditch. I promise you, I just keep riding. Just keep going.
Right. And the more he refused, the more people start showing up. Y'all know how we do down south.
Yeah.
Then we had the blankets.
He need to lay down. He need to get some milk. We got to put him on his, you know what? Put a spoon in his mouth. So he's crazy. He's talking crazy.
They were handing the mistress water and shit. You okay, ma'am? Is everything all right? And he gonna leave her alone. Yeah. They're like, sir, you're so rude.
You know what's crazy too is this.
Would it be don't feed the pets? That's what he told them. Don't feed them.
With us being from the South too, you know, it was people being nice. It was people being nice, but they knew. They was like, "Oh, you okay, baby? Okay." And then as soon as they get in the car, girl, I seen him with his mistress. Yes,
it was all.
That was not his wife.
That was not that man's wife.
Yeah, you know they say that as soon as they got in the car, oh no, that's way too young to be his old lady. That's
yes.
They immediately went online.
Let's just say I never seen her at a game.
Mm-hmm. they went to the message boards. They was telling everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They went old school. They went back. They went back on Live Journal. They was like, "Well, today I saw the coach."
Yeah, yes, they did.
But yeah, that crash out is real, and I think also like that is a easy like punching bag comedically for people to go to. You get a divorce. I can make a couple shots at my ex-wife to her expense. The audience will be like, it's okay.
Yeah, because they don't have a voice because they're not a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like they like.
I felt like there's a lot of places in the special where you and I appreciate you don't take the easy way out. Like you go for the more degree of difficulty joke. Even with the stuff such as like who's it better to get drunk with? Who's better to go out with, men or women? Like a lot of times I feel like dudes feed into like the gender war of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's an easy laugh, but I think is when you zig instead of zag there, it feel like to me, at least as a fan of stand up, it's like, oh, okay, he trying to do something a little different. I like that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and honest too, because I mean, it's the truth. I mean, I want y'all to go watch the special, but if you've been around, I mean, you know, we're useless. We really have no help at all.
Nope.
We just in the way.
Yeah, you know, women, now that I think about it, women do not have stories like I got drunk around my girls and they drew shit on my face, or they, you know what I'm saying? They posted me online. I had when I had white friends, I remember one time I wasn't with them, and they showed me pictures of like a party they had, and one of the pictures was this dude butt ass naked, folded up and placed into the sink, and right, and I said, why is this picture in here? Because they were showing me all these other pictures, like, oh, look at this is fun. I said, wait, go back. What is that picture? And they was like, oh, that Coop got drunk. I was like, and y'all put him in the sink and took a picture of him and drew on and shit. Why y'all ain't lay him in the bed on the side? Like what kind of shit is this? This nigga could have died.
Yeah. And I remember, I don't think I was with you, but Roger was telling me this story about these white chicks at a bar. And one of the girls had peed on herself. They were drunk. So what they did, they went back, changed clothes, came back out, and talked, and then left. Her homegirls had her back the whole time. They went. Yeah, they was like, girl, we ain't going to embarrass you. Like, we going to come back out. We going to talk 5 more minutes. Then we going to leave and get you together.
Listen, I don't even know how that was an emergency they could plan for.
Mm-mm.
But like straight up,
You
they
get some
had
of that.
like extra clothes and everything.
Mm.
They was like, it's okay. She peed on herself. They wrapped a thing around
Around her
her.
waist.
They took her to the bathroom, came back, new clothes. I was like, God damn, these motherfuckers right here move like a military unit.
What I'm talking about, man. They coalesced together under stress, and they was like, "We got this." Because if you'd have peed on yourself in front of dudes, they'd been like, "Whenever I get your camera out,
Yep.
look at this asshole who just peed on himself." So
Yes.
no, they women definitely better at being drunk friends.
Yeah. It's gonna be a roast session if you pee on yourself, and they never gonna let you forget it. It's gonna be a
That's your
story they
name.
tell. Yeah.
You pissy Pete from now on.
Come on.
and with
When you meet new people, that's the story they gonna tell about you to the new people. You're not even gonna get a chance to make a first impression and be like, oh, tell them about the Pissy Pete story. You see Rod at the bar trying to holler at a chick. Hey, go tell her about the time he pissed on himself. That's what dudes do. That's the kind of shit we into.
That's what dudes do. At
it's
your
wild.
wedding, as your best man doing
Right.
the toast. Who would have thought that you would have gone from pissy Pete to
Right.
a father and a husband?
Right. Right. Women don't do that to each other, man. I feel like
Mm-mm.
with a woman you wouldn't even find out. It's like you be married for 10 years and it'd be like,
Mhm.
oh my God, I remember when she peed on herself in 1995. We never thought she would get a husband, but look at y'all now, 7 grandbabies. It's like,
You like
what?
happy? You like
What?
I didn't never hear this story. You like happy at the bridal shower? You wouldn't know.
Anyone now? There's all kind of shit happening at the bottom of the shower you don't know about. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not your
Women,
business.
women are vaults when it comes to secrets. Women, like everybody says that women are gossipers and they tell stuff. No, women are vaults. It
Mm-hmm.
is a time delayed safe with 2 fingerprints. You got to have both girls at the same time agree to tell this secret at the same time. Men
That's
can't
the only
wait.
way you gonna know. They would go to their grave with that secret.
Yes, go to their grave. They look each other in the eye right after it happened. They were like, "No, this never
Never
happened." And
again.
that's it.
We are never gonna speak about this bullshit. Get everything
Never
out your
again.
system right now. Cry, scream, whatever you want to do. Cause once we leave this room, never again.
Yeah, once we leave, once we leave, Destin, Florida, we never was talking about this ever again. We never coming back to Florida again.
Ever.
Oh man, do you so in DC, I know you talked about driving Uber and all this stuff too, but like you still doing like getting up often doing stand up too?
I'm still getting up and doing stand up. I got clubs here that I consider home clubs, like the DC Improv has been real good to me. Room 808 with Martin Amin has been real good to me, and then Hotbed with Sean has been real good to me too. So I get up pretty regularly in the city to have fun. And DC is a good comedy city, man. A lot of people don't realize how big the comedy scene is in DC, but even like from a comics perspective, you can come here and get up probably Tuesday through Sunday night. You can find somewhere to get up on stage.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
that's
And
good.
from the and from the fans perspective, there's always you can go from mainstream to art deck to cringe to urban to whatever your flavor is, you can get it here in DC. And it's just it's nice. It's a nice place to do comedy. And you're in between New York and Atlanta, and you
Right.
got access to airports to get to LA. So it's a nice setup for a comedian, man.
Yeah, man. So it's interesting because you don't hear as much about DC as a comedy scene, but everything you just mentioned is stuff where I'm like, man, that sounds pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Yeah,
depending on because like the living cost of like New York and LA is so crazy. Um,
so crazy.
yeah, like when
And I
comedians
want
make
I
it
don't I'm
in those when comedians make it in New York, it'd be like 7 of them living in an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm not gonna hate on nobody who moved to New York for their exposure because the gatekeepers still living in New York. But like you
Right.
said, you will be 7 deep in the apartment
Mm-hmm.
because you what like going back to what Karen said about the pay, it ain't fair for a long time. So It ain't like he's getting paid.
Right, it's expensive.
So
You know, rode the train from a different suburb to get out there in the first place.
I think
And
what's crazy,
yeah,
one of the craziest things about, I mean, like I said, it's funny because the Diddy doc is so ridiculous, but it's like the amount of like just shit he did. But because this almost has nothing, this is like the least of the shit he did, not paying people. But it was like, damn, that's crazy that music figured a way out to pay artists before comedy did. Like now, like that doesn't happen any, like we don't read anymore about like, damn, so and so signed with so and so, they ain't even, they still ain't got paid. Like in 2025 that happened. We're like, did you not fill out the form? What happened? But that used to just be music back in the days. Like, yeah, right. Like you forgot to hit the direct deposit check mark or what? Why you didn't get paid? But comedy is still very much like, motherfuckers, if you got $50 for a spot in 96, there are places that still want to pay you $50 in 2025. Like inflation didn't happen.
Right. And you're like, nigga, I don't even have a green room. You got me back here changing with the same grease y'all fried fish in and coming out on stage. But yet you gonna pay me $50?
It's crazy, man.
right then though, the janky places will still try to get over on you and offer you 2002 money in 2025 and tell you, you know, exposure is king. And he's like, man, I would just like to be paid fairly. That's all I'm asking you. And they're like, this is fair.
Yeah, comedians need a union, man.
I've been saying that for a very long time.
They got to unionize. JL Covan always talks about that. Like there's an actors union, there's a
it's such a solo and lonely art form though, man, because we create for the most part on our own, we perform for the most part on our own, and we travel on our own unless you're a headliner and you got a opening act that travel with you. We might be alone most of the time, man. So if we do come up with a union, we're gonna have to get used to just talking to people first. The first 3 years is just us learning how to have a conversation with another human being.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to pay lawyers and like professional people because y'all were coming with the jokes and they be like, nah, dog, talking about money. It ain't joke time.
Here's the thing, though. Like I'm in the Writers Guild. That's a union, and the thing is, like when it's time for business, nobody's more serious than like that. Like all the jokes is gone. Like when they be sending out them little, like the other day, Netflix was like, we might buy HBO Max. Before I could sit down, it was already drafted like an email in my inbox. Like, this is why this shit is not okay. Okay, don't be going out here talking about it's okay. This is fucked up. We gonna go into, we investigating this. We gonna find out everything. I'm like, boy, these motherfuckers do not play.
It was like, this is what your money going towards to protect you.
Comedians need that.
Somebody heard the whisper of that room and already started typing like, "Oh no, this ain't this. Oh hell no, this ain't
Dog, this, like most of my emails from them is like, this is what, like so and so ain't paying people, so we not fucking with them no more. Don't write nothing for them. We'll let y'all know when it's okay to fuck with them again, but until y'all hear from us, don't
say no.
Shit. And I was like, yo, like I can imagine how much better it would be for stand-ups if they could do it. I think the biggest problem for stand-ups, like you said, it's a solo thing, but it's also the competitive nature of it. So you relying on people to have a certain level of integrity over profit, and that's hard on an individual level when you don't have rules, because like that's how you end up doing that spot for $25, because 7 other motherfuckers is like, I do it for free. I'll suck your dick to do the spot. It's like, well, now I gotta do it for $25 because fuck, man, nobody gonna stand up. But y'all know this ain't right.
Right. I think that it's it changes as you move up in different I guess you can call them tiers, because like when you're in the city level, when you're trying to be the funniest in the city, that's when it's most competitive, and that's when people undercut each other and don't come together for better pay and stuff like that. But once you get to the road, that's the next level up, is where you traveling the road pretty regularly out of the year. And that's when the like you said, between the writers, y'all will have like word of mouth on who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. That's when you start to trade stories of, hey, so and so in Phoenix don't pay like he's supposed to, so don't. I
Okay.
wouldn't fuck with them if I were you.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
that's how it's got to be, man. I think that would change the game because the other thing is like, and that's what I took from that doc was, man, when the whole game is like that, it just leaves room for people to be exploited, and they don't even really know how fucked up what they going through is,
Right,
because
compared
they
to
just
other
looking at the industry
industry.
like, ain't this just how it is? Like, nah,
No,
this he's not
yeah,
supposed to be drugging
yeah,
you. That was like,
ri-
like we was not getting paid. That is correct. That was we are all mad we didn't get paid. Not all of us got drugged. Not all of us got
right,
beaten and stabbed. That part was too much.
right. And when you
that
talk to
was
people,
an extra on his part.
Yeah,
yes, yes.
exactly.
And when you talk to people, like you said, in the comedy industry or the music industry or acting, sometimes where they don't have a lot of rules, regulations, as somebody that's worked a lot, most of their lives in corporate America, I'm like, oh, y'all ain't got HR. They looking at me like, what? I was like, oh, somebody should have filed a
Hmm.
complaint. They was like, we don't have any of them
You
departments.
don't
I'm
have
like,
that.
oh, that's how the abuse starts because there's no accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Without the abuse starts because there's no oversight.
Right.
There's no committee watching you because I tell my son all the time. He's like, the reason we have all these safety rules is because somebody died and somebody
Yes.
complained.
Somebody
So
died.
a lot of, even the certain protections that we have in the entertainment business now because somebody complained and too many people were just getting messed over, and
Mm-hmm.
eventually they had to. That's where the Actors Guild and the Writers Guild came from. They're like, hey man, we're getting over here.
Right.
We need to coalesce
Yeah, it's like when you
and have.
open up a shoebox and they got that little piece of thing in there and be like, don't eat
Don't.
this.
I like somebody ate
I'm
it.
like, yeah, somebody died. Yeah.
Somebody saw that silica gel and was like, oh, nom, nom, nom.
Right. Oh, it came with a snack. Like, no, no. All right. Right. That is a rule that you can't eat that. Put that
Yeah,
on there.
that's why they
Right,
tell
put
you.
that on the pack.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why they do the washing
That's
machine. Do not put your children in here. Why? Because somebody tumbled their child to death in that
Right.
bitch.
Right.
absolutely, absolutely. They're like, we on child number 13 this year. We got to do
Right.
something about this.
Particularly once it started front loading, it was all over then.
It was like, chill. Listen, my child was dirty. It was this or make him take a bath, and it's hard to get him in the bath. Uh,
So I put them in the front load.
yeah, I put him in front load. Damn, I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? Nothing was written on the thing to say not to do that.
I didn't know,
Oh,
sir.
so also like being in DC in that area, like are you do you ever try to get into like the acting part of it? Like, or is it just you just a straight up I prefer to just do stand up?
I did acting earlier in my career, like I did the um, BET Hell Date and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was one of those the pranksters on that show. I want to get into acting a little bit because I like I can't hit the road for the next 20 years. Like I'm already 45. I don't want to be 65 or 70
Right.
doing 48 weeks on. No, that's not going. I don't want to do that. I want to get some
That's a lot.
skills.
Right.
Yeah, so that I would like to get into acting if I could. But it's another one of those things like somebody gonna have to come and get me because I have no idea how to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That
Yeah, it's somebody got to know somebody got to know somebody type of thing.
well,
Yeah.
it's just
Exactly.
it's interesting because like, with us being independent podcasters, for like I mean at this point 15, 16 years, but it's kind of interesting because there isn't a blueprint.
Mm-mm.
Like, especially when you independent, like you just kind of like out here
Yeah,
working hard and trying to make things work for you, make ends meet for you. But then like you'll find out through other means like, oh, you need to have a person like when
yeah,
it's like, oh yeah, this so and so is up for this award. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So like they just look around the industry and nominate people's like, no,
No.
Joe agent submits them and then
Mm-hmm.
they pay a fee, and then if you
Yep.
if you in there like that, they'll waive the fee, and then it's like, oh
Oh.
shit, this a whole other thing
Yeah,
that was happening for
yeah. We were looking at
years.
each other like, what?
I
Oh,
had
so
no
that's how
idea.
it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I found out about that. What's that list? The 30 under 30.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know. I thought they was picking them randomly. No, man. They were selected, pre-selected.
You know what else is
They
like
got
that is sexiest man of the year is like that. Like they be
It
like,
got to be because I this is gonna sound weird, but I haven't agreed with the sexiest man alive in the last 8 years. It's
right,
bullshit.
they on a bad street. Like not even somebody I can be like, okay, I can see that.
Right.
And then
I ain't seen him.
Right. And what I learned is that it's always somebody that got something to promote at the time. So it's like, another season of that reality singing show with Blake Shelton as a judge is coming back. So now Blake Shelton, the sexiest man of the year, because that show needs promotion. This year it was the dude from Wicked, Wicked for Good.
Okay, that dude.
Yeah,
okay.
they was like, oh, it's the first gay person to ever be the sexiest man of the year. I was like, okay, cool for him. Oh, what made him pick him? And then it was like, oh, Wicked is coming out next month. I was like, oh, so y'all just it's synergy.
Yes, it's absolutely. Because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I ain't seen no dudes repost him all year, and all of a sudden he win. I ain't seen no thirst pictures or posts about him all year from the guys, and all of a sudden
all right. John Legend was the one that broke it for me. I was like, come on. I'm not, and I like John Legend. John Legend, a good person. It's just, John Legend's an amazing dude. I've just never organically been in a conversation where his sexiness was brought up. And and the reason I don't like it is not because I don't like John Legend. I don't like it because I do like John Legend. So that means he got to spend a whole calendar year of people being like, I don't think he's that sexy. That's what the conversation for that man for the rest of his every time that's brought up is gonna be how he shouldn't have been on it, as opposed to like, oh, he's so sexy.
Right.
No, he got to defend himself for the rest of his life.
Right. You like, I am sexy.
And I like him too.
Right.
And so I was defending John Legend, saying awkward shit. Like, no, he got a small, compact, sexy build. You don't understand because I really.
You sound like somebody trying to describe a average quarterback or point guard in college. They be like, then they go to fundamentals. You know, he got good fundamentals, good bone structure.
He got good bone structure. He got a good base, a good solid base.
He's very symmetrical. You know, the other thing is, I think
symmetrical.
I think feminism is sexy. He's a good feminist.
There you go.
Okay,
that's another good one.
But it is funny though, because like it becomes a roast of the guy, and I feel like that's never really fair. And I just feel like 1 year it should just be like a regular nigga, just somebody that just got a job somewhere that everyone in their community is like, that man that work at the post office, that's a fine motherfucker.
There's a lot of
just,
out there.
Just one time. They only got to do it one time, and then it makes every other time valid, because it's like they must have found the sexiest person. They willing to go to fucking Poughkeepsie and find the dude in the post office that wear the shorts. Everybody know the guy with the shorts. And and when we saw the cover, we all was like, yeah, that's fair. He's the sexiest man.
He's the sexy ass postman right there.
Yeah.
Postman.
Every time he walked by, the lady say, "What can Brown do for you?" That dude.
You know what we need to do? We need to get on the Ring Camera Network and the next door. They'll let you know who you find as delivery man.
Yes, they do. It's thirsty on the Ring app. They out there.
Husband don't even know. Wife just rewinding.
Who saved this video from from March? Why are we saving this video from March? It's just a regular delivery. Don't worry, don't you delete that video.
She looking like you deleted, I kill you.
That's one of the secrets that me and my girls don't take to the grave.
It was a scene straight out of a romance novel. He stopped and wiped his brow with his burly arm.
Sweating all hard.
He had to take his shirt off for a second and wring it out.
He did.
He was carrying the box on his shoulder like this. He wasn't even carrying it like a normal box. He had it up here so you can see the bicep.
And for some reason, for 2 weeks straight, she kept ordering from like this wood place. And every time they turn around, the shit got heavier and heavier.
Right.
Ma'am, will you stop? The last sculpture was $300, please.
Handling empty safes for no reason. What the hell we got a gun safe for? We got no gun. Put my tumblers in there. Don't worry about it. Put my glass shit in
I gotta keep it safe.
Man, oh, how old are the kids now, man? Because I know you talked about them in the special too.
Mm-hmm.
there. Oh man, they're grown ups now. Got 24, 16, 14, 10, and 7. So no more babies.
Oh my god,
Wow.
oh my god, we're
The
so.
youngest is 7 now.
Oh
And
man,
the oldest
you
is
know what that
24.
means? When you was on our show the first time, your youngest wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, 2
Damn,
of them weren't.
old as fuck.
Like when I was on the show, I had 2 toddlers, and my eldest was about to be a teenager. Yeah, I didn't. I had 2 that didn't even exist.
Man, that's crazy. And man, raising them in DC in this world right now, bro. I know that's got to be a crazy feeling because we don't have kids, and that's like the only solace is like, well, it's just us. We just gotta take care of ourselves. But I'm trying to like taking care of the babies in this crazy ass world. I know that's got to be intense experience.
It's a lot of sit down and talking, man. It's a lot of sit down and talking. Like, all right, it's some stuff going on around y'all. Y'all need to be it's certain stuff y'all need to be aware of, and certain stuff we can handle for you until you get grown. But like, yeah, the world's a little bit more dangerous than it was 3 years ago. A little bit more stupid than it was 3 years ago, and a little bit more hateful than it was 3 years ago. Like, I really like for my eldest, this queer non-binary, like I really was worried about the change in the atmosphere for this country because it still is real hateful and it's
Right.
not real tolerant at all. So I'm
Right.
like, man, am I gonna have to fly to where they at? Because they were going to school outside of the state. I won't say where, but they were going
Right.
to school outside of the state. I'm like, do they need to come home?
Right.
Like so I can protect them, but at the same time I gotta let them live their life, and
Right.
it's just a mess. When people say that they don't want to bring kids into this world, it's I understand,
Right.
I really do because it's a mess, dog.
Yeah,
It's a mess, and
it's like the people in charge end up the stuff trickles down from them, right? So like subconsciously or consciously. But I think right now people feel empowered to be their worst selves.
Yes.
And
yeah,
it's so weird that and it's weird that humans are that way because like 3 years ago, there's people that's like, yeah, I wouldn't have really said anything to a trans person. I wouldn't have really said anything to a immigrant. But then you let Trump be in charge, all of a sudden they're like, oh, I can't wait to say some fuck shit to somebody.
Right.
And so you got to walk around with that energy of knowing that can happen to you. And it's draining.
They make it the norm, man. You make it acceptable behavior when you see the people that are doing like that because it's the same way. And even when it was opposite, it was good. Like when Obama was in office, we had people imitating him. They was wearing suits everywhere, trying to talk smooth, and it's like they were imitating his speech pattern and stuff like that. So yeah, when you have an idiot, when King Cheeto is in charge of the country,
Right.
People gonna imitate him too to the worst of his abilities.
Yeah, it is funny because like, you never know what's real with people, but that's why I always am like, I'd rather have more tolerant people in charge because even if these other motherfuckers are faking being tolerant because they just don't want to stand out, cool. I'd rather y'all fake it than be the real bigot person you are or whatever. Because like it is because it's crazy because I remember in 2012 when they were like, yeah, we're gonna pass the Marriage Equality Act. All of a sudden it really wasn't a big fucking deal. Like, I don't know how to, like, you had to be alive for it. So, if you're too young to remember, I get it. But for those who were alive, it was the biggest deal. It's like, yo, they can't get married. Now, okay, you can have marriage certificates, but you can't get married. That's crazy. Married people,
civil
people can
union.
get married. And then it's like the rules flipped in, you could get married, and then it was like, oh yeah, this is Bob, this is his husband Jim. And it's like, oh no. So y'all could handle this the whole time?
Yes, they could.
Yeah, because I remember when it happened too. I think the biggest thing that was tearing this country apart at the time was people were sick of seeing the Patriots win Super Bowl.
Yes.
Like, can we get married? Yes, you can get married, but we got to get rid of this Brady nigga.
Yes, yeah.
Immediately.
What we gonna do to break up Bill Belichick and Tom Brady? That's the marriage I'm sick of. Oh man, I do miss hating the Patriots, man. It's not the
I
same,
do
No,
miss hating
it
this.
ain't
It
cool.
used to bring me so much joy.
isn't it? I mean, because they had kicked everybody's ass. Like no matter what region of the country you was in, you was like, but we all agree to hate these motherfuckers. They not even from a real place. New England, not a real. That's not a state.
You from a conglomerate. I don't know what you
Yeah,
from. You from a co-op.
yeah, exactly. That's like if they called if it was the DMV commanders or whatever. It's like that's not
Yeah,
a
exactly.
place.
No, that is not a place.
That's not a place. The Kansas City Chiefs tried to step in and be hated, but it wasn't the same. Like it didn't feel as good
It
to
ain't
hate
the
them.
same.
Is it now? You talked
It feel
also
as good.
about getting back, trying to get out into the dating pools. You say it got pee in it. Is
Yeah,
is
it
it
looked like it does.
is it harder to date now than it was back in the day, or is it? What do you think?
Um, let's see. I think it's I think it's easier. I think it's easier in the sense that people are more um available. Like if you follow
Mm,
like most of the way that you meet people, a lot more people meet on social media or on apps, and
mm,
so you have a lot more information up front than you used to have. Because it used to not even
True.
find out somebody's zodiac sign until y'all had already had a baby or two. Like, oh, your birthday is in March. That makes you a Scorpio. You're like, no, I'm not a Scorpio. Like, oh, we already got two kids. I should probably know this. But it's a little bit harder too because um, when you try to approach somebody organically, not I wouldn't even say organically. I would just say in person. You feel
mm,
Right.
weird.
mm.
You
Yeah,
try to
because
walk up
people
on a
make you
woman and she
feel
like,
weird.
"What are you doing?" And
Yes,
she spray you down.
yes, because everybody's kind of afraid and frightened of each other. I think COVID caused
Yes.
a lot of people to kind of go in,
Mm.
and for some people,
Yeah.
they like I don't know type of
You
thing.
know, in a way, it kind of reflects how people feel about parenting now, where everyone's much more careful about like their kids. It's like kids is almost attached at the hip. Like I'm gonna walk up the
Yeah.
street
Yeah.
to the park. Whoa, whoa, what? To walk up the street to the park by yourself? Like, but
Nah, I
we're
doubt that.
also right, but we're also technically safer than we've ever been.
Yes, we are.
Like me walking to the park in the 80s was actually more dangerous than your kid walking to the park in 2025, but it feels more dangerous in 2025 because you know all the shit that happens everywhere all the fucking time. Last night, I think I was going to bed and I looked on my phone and it was like it's a shooting at a university. I was like, oh shit, it's a now the university is like Brown University is not here, is
Right.
but I know about that.
Yes.
Before this, I wouldn't have known about it. Like it would have been
Mm-mm.
like back in the day, I would have had to wait for the news to cover it. It
Yes.
was a Saturday night. I probably wouldn't have heard about it till Monday
Monday morning.
morning.
Right.
And I would have been out living my
Yeah.
life carefree, going to all the parties on the weekend, thinking I was just in fucking invincible. And now I feel the opposite. And I bet dating's like that too, like with all the true crime shit and the
Yeah.
fucking nightmare
Yes.
stories, the screenshots. Like, I bet you it is like a man. I'd rather have a bear in this club. Leave me alone.
But at the same time, men, if you ask women like what their problems is with dating, men have gone feral since
Hmm.
COVID. Like they
I can see that.
in 2020, they have forgotten how to talk to women all together, man. Like I get
Yes.
compliments on a date on the simplest shit. You like I was scared to give you my number. Like why? You're like, well, I thought you might show me your dick. You're like, oh my god, we don't even know each other.
Because
Like, well, the
men
last
are
person I gave my number to.
Right. Yeah, and then also these dudes are listening to like Manosphere, like woman hate shit.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
And so you never really know which of these dudes is that. Cause all my friends that are women that date, they inevitably have at least one or two stories of like, I thought he was normal. And then he said, what you think about Kevin Samuels? And I realized the date was over. And I,
Mhm.
I texted my friends my location and said, please come get me. Like that's so yeah, it could be
please
scary
come
both
get me
ways.
immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. I think it's funny how that red pill shit is spilled over to our community. It's like And, but at the same time, I guess we always had some version of it. We just
Right.
didn't call it red pill stuff. But like all the,
Yeah. Yeah, I
we
think
always had
what's weird to me about it coming into our community is that the places that it really started blowing up was also racist at first.
Yes.
yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck
Like,
y'all, like, they be like, oh, you ain't listen to so and so, and I'm like, ain't that the dude that said I don't know, like Barack Obama was a monkey or some shit, and then like, yeah, but he also had said women need to just let us have sex with them and stop making us be nice about it. I'm like, yeah, I feel like both those should cancel each other out. You shouldn't be. You should know not to listen to that.
listen to him. But you right though. Some of the same people who spewing that hate before the grift itself got popular and got profitable, they were like, they were the same people doing the birth certificate shit, and the same people who
Yes,
were doing Michelle Obama is a man and all the other shit.
yes.
They switched it over. They were like the new grift is hating women, so they already hated women. They were like, now I need to speak on this so I can make some money on
Updating that firmware, dog.
Yep.
It's wild too, because like um just like everything else, it's now become oversaturated. So now
it. Yeah.
it's like now everybody get a podcast mic and just start talking that same shit, and it's like it's starting. No, they not blowing up from it anymore, because a couple years ago, I remember like that Fresh and Fit dudes who look like losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense, but they look. I mean, I guess there's no way to not be offended, but they look like losers. Like, they're not guys that if they walked into an area, I'm like, what do they have going on that I don't? You like, these nerds get behind a mic and then they get to talk like they somebody, but we all know that they not. But I feel like nobody has blown up from that grift in like 2 or 3 years.
No.
They haven't, because a lot of like you said, it's saturated, and a lot of them just ain't talented.
Right.
It was a lot of people who were talented who used the grip to make money, just because they had low morals or bad judgment or shit like that. But then now you got people who hate in their heart and no talent in their mouth, trying to talk into a microphone, and they talking over each other the whole show, and they levels is off.
Yeah. Yeah, and the takes don't even be like grounded in nothing real, because like at the beginning you had to ground it in something real so that people would argue about it.
Right.
It's like, oh man, I don't like when how come women want us to pay for the date, but then sometimes they show up late or whatever dumb shit. And you like, I guess people do show up late to dates. That's a thing that happens. And then now it's like, I hate when a woman pull out a DNA test and be like, the baby is yours and I just met her. I'm like, that didn't happen.
That never happened. That never happened.
Why how could anyone be upset by a thing that is impossible? Like, they lost something on that, man.
You just made that up, nigga.
Right? Yeah. Like we've lost a lot since the days. I blame the first ever meme of on Facebook that was like a picture of a woman scantily clad bending over a refrigerator, and it'd be like, it's 3 a.m, your girl sleep, and this woman in your fridge, what you gonna do? I was like, you didn't know it, but you unleashed something that day, because you created this fake AI manosphere bullshit.
That shit gets on my nerves.
It's hypothetical that never happened.
Right.
Never happened.
Right. And I feel bad a lot of times, but I do understand. I feel bad for the men out there that are like, I'm not any of these ain't shit niggas, but there's so many of these ain't shit niggas that it makes me feel in such a small, percentage.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta prove yourself, kind of. Yes. Like, you gotta, it's guilty until innocent.
It's not even it's not even enough to just prove yourself. You got to actually fight back against it too. Like,
right?
Yeah, you do. Because
you got to jump in every time somebody get into it online with a woman, but you should be able to speak up when it's time.
Right?
Hey man, that's bullshit. What you doing?
Yeah, it's so,
be like that.
It's so wild too, because like that to me is a normal thing to be like, somebody say something crazy, you be like, Nigga, that's crazy. Like it's
Yeah, for a lot
like
of
it's
men, it ain't.
like it's not, like I used to play basketball a lot and you just be playing ball with, random motherfuckers, some motherfuckers you do know, whatever. But like you talk on the sideline between games, sometimes somebody say something crazy, you just be like, that's crazy. Like, you really think that for real? That's wild. Hey, Justin, listen to this nigga. Like that, and then kind of through the roasting, they'd either shut the fuck up or they'd be like, that is a
And
wrong thing
learn
to
something.
think. Yeah.
Yes.
And it wasn't like for anybody. It's not like women was watching us and they was like, look at these brothers caping. It was like, no, if you're gonna be around me as a dude, I don't need you to be fucking idiot.
Yeah, I don't need you to be dumb.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not that popular at the barbershop because I can't sit in the chair and not say something when something stupid happens.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the facts. That's like, honestly, I know I would probably be a more easier person to hang around, but I probably got some type of hyper vigilance or some shit in me that it won't let me shut the fuck up all the time. Like I sometimes I do it if it's like somebody that's so ignorant. I'm like, it's nothing nobody can say to this nigga. But man, like there's been so many times in my heart I start feeling it bubble up where I'm like, I'm about to be that guy at the fucking thing and it's gonna fucking suck for a while. But hey man, so like yeah, we used to play ball with this kid. Yes, I'll kill the vibe. We used to play ball with this kid named Dre, and he was in college, and he's like a good kid, like one of these kids where you like if they try to tell you some like, man, this is how I be doing women, you like, no, you don't. I know you don't. You're not even like that. Like you should be happy to have a girl that will hold your hand and y'all could go places together. That's okay. That's a good goal for you. You're not whatever it is you're trying to convince us you are. But we had like a whole conversation with him on the sideline one time, and it was like it killed the vibe. Like it wasn't fun for the rest of the day. But like a couple weeks later, when we saw him again, he was like, man, I appreciate what y'all said to me, man, because y'all right, I was tripping or whatever. I was like, well, I guess it was worth it to kill the vibe that time. But man, it's so many times where it's not.
You learn something.
Yeah, it's crazy,
you
man.
You learn something that day. Now don't say that stupid shit anymore, ever again.
Right, I'm trying to help you. Cause if I wasn't here and you said that stupid shit, it's other people that are not like me. They won't say nothing back to you, but they will be thinking, this is a dumb motherfucker right here, dog.
I'm not hanging with you. You stupid.
Yeah. Change their perception of you forever.
Yes, exactly, man. About the special, man. Tell the people where to go to get it. How to support.
You can catch it on a bunch of different streaming platforms. You can catch it on Amazon Prime. You can catch it on Google Play, Apple TV, Vimeo, the YouTube television part of the app, and it's gonna keep it's gonna keep going to different streaming platforms as they release it more too. But,
okay.
You can catch it for rent or purchase right now. I appreciate y'all having me on and watching the show
of
and
course.
supporting me for all these years, man. It's been a wonder to watch y'all stuff grow and and everything y'all do for the community as podcasters and just influencers. So I appreciate y'all, man.
Nah, man, same, bro. It's don't be a stranger, man. It's been too long since you've been on. And he asked me to come on, or he was like, man, if it's all right with you. I was like, nigga, of course. What the fuck?
And you know,
the door's open. Y'all, like it's never been closed.
Cerrome, your name comes up. We talk about you periodically. I'll be like, where has he been? I miss him. We so just know
I was just gonna say one of the worst things about the Manosphere and how horrible podcasting and shit got. I feel like it killed the Bad Advice show because that was a podcast I used to listen to that Cerrome was on. And they thing was like, we giving bad advice. And I was like, yeah, it's funny because it's bad advice. There's kind of good advice, but kind of bad advice. But then like motherfuckers actually genuinely was out here like, actually here's some bad advice and I mean it. I'm like, well, now nobody's going to know y'all joking.
Yeah, exactly. It killed the surprise.
Well, make sure y'all go out and get it's Son of Sumter. We watched it. We rented it from YouTube. So make sure y'all go support, man. Go listen. It's funny as shit. 23 years in the making. It's very honest and raw too, like I said. And it's got that Cerrome cadence to it, man. Like it's been a while since I like got to see you do like stand up, you know, because I'll see like clips and stuff online. But it's got that Cerrome cadence where it's like it hit you all at once. Like, I'm here, boom, boom. It's Cerrome, got the country voice, I got the energy, and then it just kind of hits a groove and you start riding it through, man. So I appreciate you being here,
man.
And appreciate the special. And come back soon just to kick it so we could talk about country shit like Cracker Barrel and Denny got some new shoes out.
Denny's got some new shoes.
I saw Denny's trying to.
Can we cover this? I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. This is the only story we're going to cover. All right. I'll do it real quick. So Denny's dropped some shoes. They trying to see if we're going to rock them. It's for National Maple Syrup Day. It's
Are you for real?
They call sticky kicks.
That syrup in the shoe?
I think it is, and butter on the side. That's hilarious.
The most egregious part of this.
Sticky kicks.
The most egregious part of this is that we all know Denny's don't fuck with niggas. So like, who are these shoes for?
Oh my God, who's finna put these on? Man, if I catch you with the pancake pepper steppers on,
come on. Gonna be some problems, ain't it?
It's gonna be some problem. I'm gonna climb you out of them shoes. If I can't do that, I might have to whoop you. Because no, absolutely not.
It's so funny, man, because like they clearly are the kind of shoes that's aimed at black people.
Yes, it is because of the colors,
right? But like, I don't know black people that fuck with Denny's, man.
In fact, we sue them.
Yeah, multiple times they've been sued by black people for discrimination. Dog, what are you thinking, man? Not the pancake steppers.
It's egregious. The syrup in the inside is just oh my God.
They don't give it to you with a side of hash browns. What is this? Get out of here, Dennis.
You know the other shoes, when you open them, they got that little thing you can't eat. They gonna actually have some stuff for you to eat.
You can breakfast is included in the cost of the Snickers.
Oh, some eggs in here.
You got you smothered and covered on the inside. They keep your shoe in the right shape.
Your shoe can fall down to a plate. What?
Yeah, and then squeeze the tongue, get your little syrup on there.
Oh man, that's been Cerrome Russell, man. Make sure you guys check him out.
Yes,
come back tomorrow.
Yes, support his work.
Jeremy Odom will be the guest. I believe that show's at like 4:30 or something tomorrow. So or 5:00. It's at 5:00 tomorrow. So we'll see y'all for that live show as well. And don't forget, you can still get tickets for our Vegas thing. I put the link in the show notes and for Pod Jam 3. And don't sleep on the they told me don't sleep on the pay. They got an option to say pay as much as you want. So I'm just letting y'all know. They told me they would rather have people there that pay whatever, because it's all going towards like donating to like campaigns and shit like that. I'm just saying, niggas, slide on through.
Just saying. Come on down to Vegas and see us.
I seen the prices. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Pay what you can afford. You know what I'm saying. Don't just take it as a suggestion. You know what I'm saying. I would do it if I was y'all. All right, y'all. We'll be back. Until next time. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye, Cerrome.